According to the Bible, the rapture is an event when people are physically taken up by God into heaven. According to 1 Corinthians 15:51, Paul explains that there will be a group of people who don't die, but will be changed and transformed in a quick moment. And this rapture gives many Christians hope because it means that some people will be able to escape death and go straight to heaven. So for those of you who question whether the concept of a rapture is biblical, it is. In fact, there are two people of the Old Testament who never died and went to be with God: Enoch from Genesis 5:24 and Elijah in 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. And on top of that, a rapture is taught in the New Testament. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verses 16 to 17. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of God. And the dead in Christ will rise first. Then we who are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And thus we shall always be with the Lord. In this passage, Jesus comes down from heaven and people will be caught up to be with him in the air. So as you can see here, there will be a time when Jesus raptures and physically gathers his people and meets them in the air while they're still alive. So while the rapture is a heavily debated topic in the church, the topic of discussion should not be a matter of whether there is a rapture, rather it should be a question of when it will happen. So in this video, we're going to talk about some of the different positions that many Christians believe concerning the rapture and when it will happen. And in each position, we'll cover what's believed, we'll give a timeline of the key events that each position believes will happen, and the strengths of each position. And at the end of the video, I'll share what I personally believe. So, position number 1, dispensational premillennialism. People who hold this position believe either in a pre- or mid-trib rapture. So here's the timeline of what they believe. Jesus died and rose again, and shortly after, the church age began. And what will mark the end of the church age is a rapture, where God's people are taken up, and then after this takes place, a literal 7-year tribulation will begin where God judges the world. And once it ends, Jesus comes back and establishes a 1,000-year reign, and once these 1,000 years are up, Satan will have a final rebellion, he'll lose, and then God will have his final judgment where he judges everyone that's unsaved, and then God will usher in a new heaven and a new earth. And really fast, some dispensational premillennialists believe in a mid-trib rapture, so they'd believe that the rapture happens here at the middle of the tribulation. So let's dive into what all of this means. People who hold this position believe that people today are currently in the church age, and that any time right now, Jesus can come back and rapture and take up his people